with love. Okay, in today's live, I'm gonna be communicating with you some very relevant and interesting, important information regarding Mexico and the coming few days. Let me just check if the live stream is looking okay because last time I was live streaming, the live stream was just so wrong. Okay, I think it's fine. And hopefully it's okay. The audio? Yeah. Woo! I think it sounds great and it looks fine. Maybe I don't look that great, but I feel it's quite okay. Eee, so excited. Okay, so hope you are doing great and hope you did enjoy my videos that I was just, posting all the time that I was in Uruapan. Now I'm back here in Guadalajara. And for you guys that are interested in business in Mexico as well as business overall, you might be aware that the Black Friday is coming, but it's not that near yet. As not as at least not as near as our biggest um, discount holiday, which is just tomorrow, Friday. And by the way, 11/11 was 2 days ago, and basically was like the Singles Day in China, which is also known as the biggest sales day in the whole year for the whole country. So it became very popular because somehow, as a single dog, as the Chinese say, you will feel lonely, and somehow if you get to purchase anything, that'll be very comfortable for you. That will give you somehow comfort in your loneliness. So people just started celebrating this Singles Day and going to shopping sprees. And somehow it became very, very popular. And in China, whenever there is Singles Day, people will usually pile their whole like shopping carts, online shopping carts, with the stuff that they want to purchase from even days or months in advance. Like my assistant in China usually gets just stuff that she needs on a daily basis, and she told me that she will just put the stuff in the cart, like the online shopping cart, uh, just to make sure that stuff will not be out of stock whenever she wanted to purchase, because as soon as the 11/11 starts, means like right at zero, I mean right at 12 a.m., the holiday start, or not the holiday, but the single day starts, and like lots of people will just be having their stuff there waiting for them to click purchase, and therefore there could be a shortage of merchandise. So you have to make sure that you put the stuff um, on time in order for just when the day starts you click purchase and you will not be left without your stuff that you have been wishing that they have been on your wish list for months or even years. There are people in China that wait the whole year just for this day to purchase, to make purchases. Anyhow, also this same holiday happened to be in Mexico, but it has a different name and it works a little bit different. In this case, also some like department stores started celebrating, or they started to implement this Singles Day, but it's not as well known as this one that I'm gonna be telling you about. Although this Singles Day is already in some big department stores as Liverpool and other places, and people just wanted to take the chance and the advantage to make Singles Day also an opportunity or an excuse to sell more, right? Who doesn't? Anyways, I didn't purchase anything in Singles Day. That was a pity. I was somehow. It was just the day after I arrived to Guadalajara, so I was kind of tired. I didn't go into any shopping spree, nor online, nor like in person to the shopping mall. However, tomorrow, Friday 15 here, is called Buen Fin, Bunenfin, which basically means the good weekend. So that is what you will be referring as like the best weekend of the whole year, as per sales goes, or per like for businesses. It's just like Black Friday in the USA and just like Singles Day in China. So in this channel, we have like three cultures here. USA, because I will make referrals to USA culture or USA ideas, and in general, just for you guys to have a reference. And China, of course, because this channel is from China with Love, and it talks about everything that has to do with China, because I was living in China and I still have to do with China. And Mexico, because I'm from Mexico and I'm living here, and I believe China, USA, and Mexico are three big economies that somehow are very related and close nowadays, now more than ever. Even like there are so many Mexicans staying in the USA that are my clients. Just a couple minutes ago, I was talking with one, and they are also purchasing from China, as well as there are some Americans having to do with Mexico and some Chinese that have to do with Mexico or the USA, or even watching this channel. So I believe this correlation of like countries and cultures is just a great idea to understand better, and also to explain more about each one of the cultures and how we can learn and benefit of them all. So in China, they do this Singles Day shopping spree for just one whole day. It's like 11/11. And of course, some businesses decide to extend it for a little bit more, but it just starts right at Lingdian, which means like at the 0 hour, which basically is 12 a.m. and supposedly ends at again the next day, whenever it's like 12, 11, 12, basically when the clock hits 12 a.m. again for the next day, the sale is over. And it's the biggest sale of the year as well. So here in Mexico, tomorrow, Buen Fin, is a special day for all businesses around Mexico. It's a special opportunity to make some special discount promotion of your product, for your product or services. Either you are a company, individual, entrepreneur that are or that is selling services or that is selling products, it's a great opportunity for you to promote them through this day, these special days that are coming. So Buen Fin basically means tomorrow, Friday, starts Saturday as well as Sunday. Therefore, it's called the Good Weekend, because it's the whole weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we have kind of a time frame or a time window to go on a shopping spree to the shopping mall during the weekend, starting from Friday. Compared to, I believe, China, you do have a day. So whenever it's 11/11, even if it's in the weekend or it's not in the weekend, 11/11 is happening and you have to do that shopping spree. Usually in China, it's through Taobao, the biggest platform online, like business to customer and business to client, sorry. So it works more like an online kind of event, and people will shop online. In Mexico, it's quite, just in recent years after COVID hit, somehow people people are getting more and more used to purchase online. But previous to that, people will enjoy going to shopping malls and just be purchasing there directly, because they will feel safer, like, being in person in the shopping mall, looking at products, checking out merchandise, giving themselves the money to the clerk, and somehow they will feel safer, just because of safety reasons. After COVID, here the e-commerce somehow developed, so that was a very positive aspect about the pandemic. But previous to that, people were very seldom purchasing online. However, now that we have this Buen Fin coming, that is just around the corner, in a few hours will start. There is like online sales as well as on site, like in the shopping malls. And tomorrow, hopefully, I will be going to a shopping mall and showing you guys. If you would like to see that, let me know in the comment section. Yes, we want to see that. We want to see the Mexicans going on shopping sprees. It seems like the USA now, as far as I've heard in the YouTube videos, so many are concerned about the economy and that they don't have enough means to, I mean, they are not as abundant or wealthy as previously. Not all of them. Some are even wealthier and some are not. But in general, the overall, like media, they are quite concerned and worried about their finances or their expenses, and therefore they do not spend as before. Somehow in Mexico, at this very moment, and in recent years or in recent time, it's quite the opposite. I mean, in Guadalajara specifically, you can see like luxury cars and people just expanding, and somehow people have money. Lots of them have a few, or lots of them as well do not. But I believe in general, people is also spending more and more. So I do think tomorrow it's gonna be a big sales there for all the Mexicans here. So starts tomorrow, and in the shopping malls they will make like, let me just check how much is gonna be the discount. But I saw this site where I used to purchase like digital services, and this girl was going to have like a discount of 25% starting from tomorrow until Sunday. So it's for the whole weekend, and you have to get ready to purchase because after the weekend the discounts are over. Of course, soon the Black Friday is coming, and also they make discounts, but not as big as the Buen Fin ones, as well as Cyber Monday, and Mexicans also get to take advantage of all the coming ones because, after the Christmas, during like the New Year, January, the economy gets to be slower. So business and entrepreneurs, people in general want to take advantage of these juicy times. Hopefully tomorrow we will have sales. By the way, guys, I must advertise that I'm gonna have also sales, and this was not to be intended as a like promotional video or any of that, but just in case that you want to purchase any kind of service regarding, purchasing or searching for suppliers in China, searching for products, quoting the products, quoting the shipping, quoting the import service to your door all around the world, be welcome to be my client. And just this happened to me this morning. Let me tell you about this issue. By the way, thanks a lot for the like and for the people that is viewing this, watching this live. Hopefully you are enjoying it. I believe my English is getting fluent. It's getting just better day by day, maybe. I just think so. I feel so. Okay, the thing is, like, this morning I was talking with this girl that she usually helps me to do like my design for the websites and overall like graphic design, like for the branding and stuff. She's just so great for branding, but I don't believe she's as great for business. And this is one of the examples I'm going to be sharing with you. Why is that? I don't think that she has like the business mindset, although I'm not saying I'm a business expert at all. I do know some things about specific things in China and this and that trading. Anyhow, I'm always learning, just like you. Thank you. Your English is great. Hopefully my English is going to be improving day by day if I can just make a better accent. Okay, so I'll try my best. So I was just talking to her this morning. No, I don't want to make that accent, but I hear a lot of girls say, like, and then it happened to be like, I was like so jealous. Like, why would you do that? Okay, let's go back to business. Anyways, I was talking with this girl, and because I've known her for like the past 2 years, she has been helping me with my websites, etc. By the way, I have to improve a lot my English website. Nonetheless, I was talking to her and I was like, okay, so I want to get some services done. Will you have any promotions during the Buen Fin, which is our good weekend, which is the best weekend for sales, for businesses in Mexico during the whole year? Now you learn something new because of me. So you must be very happy and excited that you are in this channel, chatting with me, having fun with me. By the way, I was also looking that America recently feels quite lonely, and somehow I'm your company here. Hopefully you feel like that. Xiaohongshu. I used to have it, but I don't use it a lot. I do have it. I download it, but I don't use it a lot. That's a good question. So this girl was like, yes, I'm going to have some promotions and some discounts during the Buen Fin, and I'm going to be uploading them later. She was telling me that today. And then I was like, okay, so I want to get it done. I want to get done some designs, and maybe you can help me with some banners or a landing page. And she was like, yeah, sure. What would you like to do? And I was like, I want this and this. Can you make a discount for me? And she asked me, how much would you like for a discount? And I'm like, I was so lost because I was like, you are the boss. Like, why would you ask me how much do I want for a discount? And of course, as a client, you want the most discount possible, right? But I didn't dare to say anything. I was like, I don't know, it's up to you. And previous to that, she was like, okay, if you want if you want to purchase like the Buen Fin packages, I already uploaded them, so go and check them out. But we have been working for like the past 2 years, and she knows that the packages or like the promotions she published were not what I needed. And actually, I did purchase those such promotions 2 years ago. That was creating a website and a few designs, image design or graphics. And I was like, I'm not in need of such things. Such packages are not my fit right now. So I do need some customized stuff, customized designs. And this is what I need. And she was like, okay, so you want discount? And I'm like, if you can make discount, how much do I need to purchase in order for you to make a discount? Because she was telling me like she will only make promotions during the Buen Fin for the packages that she previously arranged, or like the sets of like different services or digital products. So I was asking her, so will I need to upgrade my order? Do I need to add more stuff in order for you to make me some discount? Or how much products or services do I need to add in order for you to make a discount? And then she asked me how much I wanted as a discount. And then I told her, then this is up to you. You are the boss. You decide that. And because she asked that, I went back to her packages and I saw like the normal price, BS, the discounted price. And I was like, I checked out your packages and I saw that you have like a 20 to 30% discount. So maybe that is what I would like, if that is possible, I guess. And she was like, so which services do you want? And I was like, these ones. And she said, okay, I can make you a 15% discount. And I said, can you make me, how much do I need to purchase for a 20% discount or a 25% discount that you are placing for your other packages? And she said, okay, you need to place this many services. And I placed them and I was like, okay, this is already the order. How much do I need to place to get the 30% discount? And she was like, no, that went too far. I cannot do that for like, it doesn't work like that. I can just make you like the 25%. I was like, okay. Anyways, we talked for a while about this, and at the end I was so overwhelmed about the whole conversation that we didn't arrive to much anything. And I was like, you know what, forget it. I just gonna pay for one stuff, and tomorrow you, or the day after tomorrow, you deliver it to me, and afterwards I'm gonna see. And when I saw, it was like this girl somehow, as I previously mentioned, didn't realize like I just, in previous occasions or times I've also realized that she somehow do not have like the business mindset of offering the client a customized offer for him or her needs, like my case. She was trying to like convince me or like just whatever, I'm a good client. I have invested in her maybe more than $3,000 in her services over the last 2 years. So I believe I'm a good client, a frequent customer. And she could have been like, hey, you know what? Don't worry. You are a very VIP client, a frequent client. So I'm going to make for you this much of a discount. And you have to purchase this much pesos or, this much quantity of money or of services. But she was just not ready. And she wanted me to purchase the packages that she had previously arranged for her Buen promotions, which were not my fit and were just for beginners or for other kind of clients that are not in the same level as I am, or do not have the same. I didn't have such needs because I previously purchased those packages. So somehow I just felt like she lost a big opportunity of doing a big sale. And for example, I was also thinking about my clients, like I'm going to make a promotion for my frequent customers. The ones that are purchasing merchandise from China, we're going to apply a discount, a percentage, specific percentage. And like for like 1,000 USD orders, we have this much of discount. 5,000 this much, and 10,000 and above this much. Those are for the frequent clients discounts, and for the ones that are new, just like you guys, if you happen to be wanting any kind of service, we will have a promotion for services. And my assistant told me that we could make, I'm not sure, haven't been deciding yet, so I am not coming here with an offer. But we do have, it's not, I'm not sure, but I haven't sent the offer, but we're going to be applying either a 30% discount, 30% discount in all the services that we provide. So this is a very great opportunity for you guys to purchase any of the services that we offer. But I just want to say something before that. I don't want to be like that girl. Go run to my website or just purchase whatever. No, it's better you guys contact me directly, just like I contacted her, and let me know precisely what is that you are needing, what is that you, like let's say, okay, I need a supplier in such and such, of such and such product. I need a factory verification. I do have suppliers, but I'm not very sure or aware that if they are reliable. So if you can help me with that. I also need a shipping cost of this and that. I also need a... So therefore, in that case, I can customize a service specific for you. Just like I wanted this girl to customize a package, just like she customized some like staple and beginner packages for like for some new clients for her. Although you guys might be new clients for me, I don't want to push out offers just to be pushing offers. I want to listen first what is that you need. Your needs overall. And upon that, create a package for you, specifically, each one of you. And therefore, offer you a special price for that. So in that case, you're going to be very well served with our service as well as with the price promotion that's going to be happening from tomorrow, Friday, till Sunday. So in order for you guys to be contacting me or to have the chance and the opportunity to contact me, I'm going to leave, and I'm leaving my contact details in every video in the description box. You have my WeChat ID. You have, I'm not sure whether it's already here. Maybe during the live stream is not. As soon as the live goes off, or you can now check it in another video. You can see in the description box my WeChat ID, my WhatsApp if you're using WhatsApp, or my email. These three kinds of communication you have in order to get in contact with me directly and let me know what is that you need. Whatever is that you need from China, I'm gonna customize a special package, a special promotion for your needs during this Buen Fin. So as you heard, we have a 30% offer, if not more, depending on your needs, or for newcomers. And if you were already a frequent customer, then that works different. If you are purchasing merchandise, we have a special promotion for frequent customers. But yeah, I think with that, it will work for you. Knowing that I am very aware of what is that you need, and we create a special customized package for your needs, for your problems, as a solution for overall your business. So give this video a thumbs up. I just have one like, and let me know via private message, DM, in WhatsApp, in WeChat, what is that you need. No matter where you are from, we serve worldwide. We serve clients from all over the world. From China with love. My team is in China. I'm in Mexico. That doesn't really matter. I can be now in Mexico. I can be tomorrow in the USA, in Australia, back in China. That doesn't matter because I'm not the one operating the business per se. Like, I have the team working there, and I'm just in charge of, like, looking up at the business and improving it, creating content for you, and also communicating with you. Let me have some water. And by the way, just a big shout out for those of you that have been buying me coffees. That's very great. That's very nice from you. That's very kind. I'm drinking this alkaline water, which is pH number 9.5, sodium, low in sodium. Cheers to good life. Thanks a lot for the ones that have been buying me coffee. I did open this Buy Me a Coffee link app. I was quite surprised that it's something new. I didn't try it before. And it's quite refreshing because it's an easy kind of demonstrating someone kindness, or just like buy me a coffee. I thought it was very nice because, from time to time it happens, like people will be like, oh, I want to send you something, and sometimes sending stuff is just not that convenient. So somebody will buy you a coffee that's quite interesting and good enough to make your day brighter. So thanks for those that have been on the Buy Me a Coffee app buying me coffee, although they know that I'm not gonna buy coffee. I'm gonna buy matcha latte because they know. And I am not a coffee drinker. I'm just a tea drinker. So yeah. So guys, I was just telling about the Buen Fin that is happening tomorrow here in Mexico. Hopefully I will be going to a shopping mall here that is quite popular and very luxurious one. It's a very interesting one because I always find Chinese there. Chinese ramble there because they like the luxurious brands and they seem to be cheaper than they buy it in China. So they wanna go there and purchase there. And they just like it. Coffee is so amazing. Yeah, by the way, I was in Uruapan at my grandma's home, as you previously saw my videos, if you did so. And the coffee there is quite amazing. It's just so different, like Mexican coffee. The coffee bean just smells different. I wish you guys could smell. Somehow I wanna show you the smell, but I can't, right? Maybe one day, maybe one day I can make gathering and I will be giving away coffee beans from Uruapan. That'll be very special because that specific coffee it just tastes and smells amazing. Nothing like Starbucks. I mean, it's it's quite, how to say, mainstream. Um, so yeah, thanks a lot for the coffee that you have been giving me. That some people, specific two people from Australia, have been giving me. And as for the Buen Fin promotion and offerings, be welcome to become our client. Just contact me through my contact info that I'm gonna leave down below in the description box. Or you could also check out another video and check out that info via WeChat or WhatsApp. What is the communication method that you use? I've heard that in the USA they don't use that much WhatsApp at all. While here in Mexico it's just like the first, like we use WhatsApp a lot. So tomorrow, even WhatsApp is like the first channel of contact through clients and business for the promotions. I already started receiving so many WhatsApp from, like, even from this soy water, like this water provider supplier. He sent me today, hello, we want to have a promotion of the 30%, I think 40% or 35%. So if you purchase this much, we can give you this much as of discount, etc. So WhatsApp, it's like a first hand, or how to say, it's just like the way that we communicate here in Mexico for not just friends and family, but also business to client. And if you get to happen, if you get to like discover any business online, let's say an Instagram, an internet, Google search, whatever, you will always see if he or she or that business has like a WhatsApp link or a WhatsApp number, and you can directly just text them via WhatsApp, and that will feel somehow safe. I previously talked about this in my video that I did about how Mexicans do business, and they will share or exchange WhatsApp. They will talk through WhatsApp, while in China they will talk through WeChat. So what do you guys use as a communication app or method? I am here. We don't use email. I mean, it's quite old style and it's very slow. But I've heard, last time I was asking something in Hong Kong, in a Hong Kong company, and the Hong Kong company I was so surprised, like it was quite old fashioned for me, or maybe for you too. They were like, I'm gonna be sending you this email. I'm like, wow, they still work on emails. We don't work in emails here, not in Mexico. I mean, if there is a proposal or a very formal and serious thing file to be sent, yeah, then maybe email. But even for files nowadays, people use WhatsApp, mostly for anything. WhatsApp to send, hello, I hear a voice note, a meme, a picture, a video, a payment. So people do not want to go out of WhatsApp. Canada uses all these methods. Hello, you're from Canada. What is all these methods? Is that email? Guys, we need more interaction here in the chat. Maybe there are not many here online, but I do need to have a community that interacts and we can learn more. But yeah, it's very interesting. By the way, I went to Australia in March and I did a stopover in Canada. It was my first time in Canada. I did got the Canada on arrival visa, I believe. And I did a stop in Vancouver, and I got a matcha latte in Starbucks, and it was like the best matcha latte I have had. Previous to having a matcha latte in Hong Kong that says pure matcha latte, and the tea was just so pristine, so great. Compared to the China one, I do not like the matcha latte in China. The powder doesn't taste that pure or great or clean. And the matcha latte in Mexico is not that great either. But in Canada, somehow it was great. In the airport, of course, I'm not sure whether that will happen everywhere, but it was delicious. Yeah! Talking about buying me a coffee, I did love that matcha latte. And I was like, oh my God, the matcha latte in Canada, in Vancouver airport was just delicious. Yummy. And you know what is interesting? That the Starbucks in China are quite lonely. Like people, I mean, Chinese nowadays somehow are not very eager or willing to hang out in the Starbucks. It's quite funny because in Mexico it's total opposite. Here people will be hanging out, working, meeting, gathering. It's just a great place to gather, either for business, for family gatherings. Like let's say I'm gonna meet with someone, a friend, or my auntie or whatever. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna see you in Starbucks. Maybe we don't get to have a coffee there if it's a family gathering, but we just put it as a, meeting place. But for a friend, it's just very normal to get to see each other in a Starbucks and have whatever is that each one likes. For me, it's matcha latte. By the way, what do they drink in Canada? Is it coffee or is it like black tea? Oh, by the way, in Canada, in the Canada airport, I purchased a tea that I really like it. I still have it here. Maple tea. There was like a maple green tea, maple black tea, and maple herbal tea. It was a set of three teas, and it's very nice. So this is what I purchased in the Canada airport. Oh my God, I just remember, I recall my trip, and yeah, I didn't find direct flights that time. Therefore, I did a stopover. But I wouldn't like to do that again if I fly to Australia because it was quite tiring. Like it was Guadalajara, Los Angeles, Vancouver, Brisbane. This time I found flights directly from Los Angeles to Brisbane, and I really want to go to Australia very soon. My sisters are living in the Gold Coast, not precisely in Brisbane, but it's just 1 hour road trip, so it's quite near. Yeah. But I'm not sure. Is it a good idea to go like during January? Yeah. So, yeah, I haven't gotten the chance to get outside the Vancouver or Canadian airport, but my experience inside the airport was great because of that matcha latte. And by the way, another thing that I somehow experienced was that the airport was quite gloomy. I mean, it felt silent compared to Los Angeles airport, where the Mexicans are quite, or Latinos, or like black people in general, are quite loud. And it was very silent, and somehow people, yeah, they were just very silent. I'm not sure if Canada. I've read that also people are quite distant. They are not very good at socializing, or they do not gather that much as we here. And if you are feeling somehow lonely, maybe these live streams can make you some company. I believe maybe my personality, or in general our culture, is a little bit different from you guys that are watching this channel. I mean, especially if you are an English speaker from an English speaking country, like the UK also. I've been there too a few times, and it's quite gloomy. Or USA, or maybe Canada. Yeah, I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? However, I love this live stream, so I'm very happy to be here with you, making you some company. So that was my experience in Vancouver, and I wouldn't like to make that stopover because it was very tiring to do that. However, if you guys would like to fancy to become my clients, our clients, because we are a team from China with Love, forget about my website that is not very well polished yet, and just directly contact me through my contact info and let me know what is it you need from China, because we're gonna get it from China with love to you. And let me polish and prepare, customize a special promo for you. Just be aware that these promotions will just last Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. After Sunday, the promotions are over. Yep, Canada is cold just like outside. I mean, it's cold. You mean the people is cold? Yeah, I felt quite cold. You guys must have seen my videos or my even shorts where I publish some celebrations during the Day of the Dead. And here it's quite lively. Lively? Quite alive. I mean, people is just gathering and socializing outside, watching decorations, purchasing food. Yeah, without any need of spending. Because, I saw a video, I watched a video that said like somehow in the USA you needed to spend in order to have fun. Like even if you go to the next door neighbor, you needed to travel in your car and you needed to spend on gas. And then if you guys were going to have lunch or a meal, dinner, then you have to spend like at least 100 USD. And afterwards, if you want to keep drinking or if you want to have any kind of entertainment, maybe the movies, or I'm not sure what kind of activities you can do there, you will have to keep spending. Let me know which are the activities that you guys make in Canada. Yes, I like that culture. Because here, if you saw my videos and if you haven't seen them, then it's a good chance for you to just take a peek, take a look at them. When I was in Uruapan, it's like a city, it's not a town. We have 2 Starbucks there, by the way. There are 2 Starbucks, so it's already a city. Towns here will not have Starbucks, by the way. Okay, so, and they have Uber Eats. There's delivery in Uruapan. It's not very, like, left behind. The city is quite developed, By the way, it's the city of the avocado. Avocados are exported precisely from that city. So it's a very rich city because of this industry. So many avocado processors, food processors are based there. So they receive a lot of income from the outside, from the foreign currency that are purchasing avocados, USA. Anyways, it's quite rich, this city. So it's developing and they have these 2 Starbucks already. They have Walmart. There is Sam's. There is Walmart and Sam's in this city. Okay. So what I was going to say is that when we went out there, I just went out from my grandma's home and I went to the city center, downtown area, to check out the celebration. And wow, what is this off? My lights. Maybe it's battery. Do I look okay still? I think it's okay. So there was not the need for us to spend. I mean, even to travel or to go to this city center area from my grandma's home was about 15 minutes walking distance, 15 to 20 minutes walking distance, so it was quite near. Maybe 1.5 kilometers. It's quite near. Just was uphill, so it takes a little bit longer. And once I arrived to downtown city center, everything is, there's not like an entry ticket or like an entry fee to see the performances, the shows, to enjoy with people. So yeah, somehow it's free. And I feel like so many of you guys are not very used to this kind of ambience or culture, habits. Like, wow, I'm just gonna go out and have fun for free. It's not very common. Of course, that was a special parade, and it's not like every time you can go and check out this kind of performance or celebration. However, ones were the performances for the Day of the Dead, and we have also other performances for each celebration, or like different celebrations. Also for the Christmas, there are some. Also during the springtime, there are another celebrations in that town, and you just get to go outside and stuff is happening. This is quite interesting. I believe China is quite the same. In this regard, maybe China and Mexico does get along because we get to understand each other to this level of like, if you get out of your apartment in China, usually if you are not in a very remote or cold town, let's say, especially in the province of Guangdong that is hot and people are always outside checking out what is happening or eating until late hours of the night. You get to go outside and you get to socialize with people. An example of this is like, have you seen those people that go out at night to dance in the square streets, like uh, around parks in China or just around corners? Even old ladies, they are not that old, not that young, middle-aged ladies. I cannot address them as old because I'm already almost somehow their age. However, middle-aged ladies, they get to go to these gatherings every night to dance or to even sing. Mostly they dance and they do exercise. Most of them are women, and there are also men there dancing. So it's quite social. Like the life there, it's quite alive and it's very social, and you never feel quite lonely. I didn't feel that lonely in China, by the way, or like homesick, like I'm missing Mexico. There was always so much things to do, to see, to go around, to get to know people, to get to know places, to get to know restaurants. It's a never ending thing. So when do you guys want me to go back to China? Let me know. I'm going to make a special content for this channel. I have been somehow putting some effort. I do receive some, I do deserve some appreciation. I have been putting a lot of effort. Even this kind of live streams and daily videos, I wouldn't be doing them even when I was living in China. I was quite, how to say, I didn't got the big, I mean, I could have done better, but now I'm very aware of that, and I want to have more communication with the outside world. Just like now, I am chatting here in my room in Mexico and chatting with some from Canada and some from Australia. Let me know, where are you watching from? This is just very amazing because in my Spanish channel or my English business channel, sorry, my Spanish business channel, I have a big Instagram and TikTok. Usually it's people from Latin America or Spanish speaking countries like Venezuela, Peru, etc. I mean, always such and such. Cultures are quite alike, you know, Mexican culture, Colombia. I mean, the culture, no, but the language is the same. And somehow our habits kind of are kind of similar. So if I get to speak with people that is just from Canada, from Australia, I get really excited. And therefore, I believe if I make these live streams, just now interacting, if I make my videos, I can, you know, get to know more. Of course, English is not my best language, but that doesn't matter as far as you get to understand. Mexico must be close to having their railway complete now. Oh, El Tren Maya? Are you talking about like the Maya train? By the way, just last year during the New Year's Eve, I was there in the Maya train, and it was a nice experience. By the way, this could have been a great experience for me to film and upload to this English YouTube channel because I believe there are so many foreign persons, people interested in this project. As you have heard so much about it, either positive or negative, and you will be wondering how is it like. I mean, from someone that is perhaps not as biased, just like me or some other normal person, not like the news, right? So I was there last year, precisely during New Year's Eve, and I got to use it, and it was very pleasant. I was quite surprised because it was very clean and it was very new, and it had just a few months working, so when I used it, it was like that. But the food area was not as developed, and also I'm gonna let you know that the whole building, I mean the construction, the architecture of the Tren Maya felt a little bit like communist, like when I felt the constructions or the architecture back in Beijing 20 years ago when I was studying their university. It felt somehow like that. Shenzhen is another different story. It just doesn't feel like that. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Let me know. Yes, I know what you mean. If you have been in Beijing, you will feel this kind of Soviet old styled architecture over you, like big buildings, super empty. Sometimes like the squares are just too big for you to go around, etc. Hello, Natasha. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? So the Tren Maya construction, oh, you got what I mean, right? It felt like that. And I was quite like surprised, not in a positive way. I was like, what? This doesn't feel modern. This architecture doesn't feel comfortable. It's just so huge. It just feels Soviet. It just feels like communist. It just feels a little bit weird. And yeah. And also, I mean, this is a whole story. I have some clips, by the way. I'm gonna upload them to the shorts. Would you like to see that? I have clips where I'm riding the Tren Maya. I rode it for like 3 hours trip or something like that, maybe 1 to 3 hours trip from one seat to another in Yucatan. So yeah, it's a nice train. And by the way, I have to tell you something special, which I believe the trains in China do not allow or don't have. I haven't seen it, Natasha. I will check later. It's pet friendly. I was very amazed. By the way, I have a clip also where I climbed in the train, and next to me was this lady with a dog. It's a Mexican dog from the old empire, Mexican like empire. Those kind of dogs that do not have any hair. So it's called solo escuincle. It's like a Chihuahua, but it's bigger and do not have hair. Gray. So it's quite rare. And she was riding the train next to my seat, and the solo escuincle or the dog was just sitting there in the seat next to her. And I was quite amazed. I didn't know that they will allow dogs. The black hairless. I'm not sure what is the name in English. However, this lady was riding that train and was also being accompanied by her dog. So they allowed dogs. It's pet friendly. That is amazing. I mean, that is quite surprising because in all my time that I have been riding trains in China so far, I don't know if I'm mistaken. Please let me know in the comments whether I am wrong. I haven't seen anyone having their dog, especially sitting next to their seat, like just as another passenger. That would be feel weird for Chinese, I guess. Not for all of them, but for some. And he was just there like a passenger, sitting down, taking a seat. And he was very calm and very just well educated. So he didn't make any loud noises, or he was not barking, the dog. I'm not sure whether if you are referring to a dog, if I should I say he, or how do you refer to a dog? Which pronoun do you use? That's like a rare pet. No, yeah, it's a rare pet. We don't have many of them anymore. In Spanish, it's called solo escuincle. Supposedly, in the old times, the Aztecs will own them, and they were very wise and they were very cherished, and they somehow felt special for such um, emperors and etc. I love animals. I love that. Yeah, I love animals too. I'm an animal lover and activist and all. Thanks for the like. Yeah. So let me know if you are enjoying this content. I'm just talking with you about my culture and talking with you about your culture too. So this was quite awesome to see a lady in the Tren Maya sitting next to her dog. The pet was not very small. It's just a little bit bigger than a Chihuahua, or much bigger, maybe 4 times or 5 times bigger. It was quite a little bit tall, but it's pet friendly. The train is pet friendly. I haven't seen that in China. Are trains in China pet friendly? I'm not sure. What I've noticed now that I went to Hong Kong was that pet friendliness there is really hype. It's really trending. Like people having pets in Hong Kong is just a thing. And during the weekend, they will go with their pets, I mean, the pets' dogs, to places. By the way, I was staying in the area of like Mongkok, I believe, last time in April. And there were so many dogs there. They were like uh, dog shops selling dogs. I know 3 languages. Kyrgyzstan. Okay, that's great. So yeah, that was my experience in the Tren Maya. There's much more to say about it. I have some clips. I'm gonna be posting them in the shorts. I believe it's a very interesting topic. If by then, I mean, if last year, if only last year, by the way, I also started this project of wanting to do more lives, more interaction, more videos, but I somehow stop. Why each time I stop? This time I'm not stopping no matter what. If zero viewers, I'm talking here with zero viewers, no matter what. If just then I had been making videos for this channel, then I would have been uploaded. I would have already uploaded the Tren Maya videos and so many others because I have been traveling to places here in Mexico which are super interesting. And by now, if you saw my videos regarding Uruapan, if I'm saying it's interesting, you guys must believe me, it's interesting because I have a good reputation in my channel of videos of places that are interesting, and I know what is interesting, and I'm sure that you guys believe me and trust me on that because, I've been showing you too, like blogs around China and even Mexico, and which places or whatnot is just worth seeing, worth watching. So yeah, guys, this is what is happening tomorrow. The Buen Fin is coming, and we're gonna get ready for that. Hopefully, I will purchase also something. I'm not sure. I don't have anything special to purchase. Maybe some vegan protein, which is gonna be discounted, and it's a good opportunity, but nothing much. I want to know what type of perfume you use. I like Chanel. There is a Chanel. It's called Chance. I like that perfume. I have a few others, but that's one of my favorites. Talking about perfume, Chinese dislike perfume so much. Whenever I was living there, and if I was just using perfume, I enter the elevator of my building and they will be so annoyed, like, oh, they will close their nose and they will just go one side. They will be very annoyed that you are using perfume, especially if you're overusing. And whenever I went to the taxi driver will also be annoyed by the perfume smell. And whenever I went to France, they'll be like, "Ah, you're using too much perfume, etc." So in general, they are not perfume lovers. Not all of them, especially the ones that went abroad already and are loving perfumes. But overall, Chinese in mainland China that haven't been out of the country are not perfume lovers. How are Russians about this? Are Russians perfume lovers? I'm not sure. In Mexico, people really like perfume. It's a must. Like you will have to use deodorant and perfume. It's just not acceptable to not use perfume or deodorant. If you go outside, people in the morning usually will shower and use deodorant and perfume and will be smelling fresh and clean. And in China doesn't happen the same. Sometimes people are just going to work, to the market. I'm telling you because I've seen this with the hair like just like that, like maybe just woke up. It's not like they are not used to have showers in the mornings, not used to have like perfume habits or deodorant. So yeah. My favorite perfume is Dior, but Dior is not more in Russia. Oh, by the way, I also have Dior. I have Dior Addict and Dior another one. I love Dior and Chanel. Yeah. And you guys that are watching this, let us know which are your favorite perfumes for women. So I think that's gonna be it for today. Guys, contact me through my contact info. Feel free to reach and let me know what is that you need in order to help you. As well as be welcome to support me through my links that I'm gonna leave down below in the comment section or description. And keep supporting the channel with your likes as well. And thanks for all of you that have been buying me coffees. Yeah. Until the next time. See you tomorrow. I'm a little bit tired and I need to do the... I'm not going to do anything now, but I'm going to do a visualization that tomorrow I will be receiving a lot of orders because it's Buen Fin. So it's the good weekend and we need all to receive a lot of orders. Kisses to the world. Bye bye.